Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Chris Bryant comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Now, Fillmore's an interesting case. I call him one of those guys that calls the corners. A little wider, but up and down, he's not giving you much. So if you just put a little square up there, that's him.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Lifetime against Chris Sale. Not great. He's 1 for 8. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. The high fastball is in there.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
1 out, nobody on. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting third, first baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Striding in, Anthony Rizzo. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. Chopper foul. Just underway here at Fenway Park. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
0-2. Here it comes. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. Kyle Hendricks, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the shortstop, number 72, Xander Bogaerts.
And that misses ball 1. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And Matt, you know, you look at the split right now, but they lost the first game, won the second one. So you're looking at momentum is on their side. That's why I'm kind of leaning towards them here in this 3rd game.
Now here it comes. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Curveball got him swinging for the 1st out. Now a chance here from Fenway to take a look at John Farrell's starting lineup card. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, when he's going good, there are very few guys as fun to watch as Hanley Ramirez. Last season, he had over 110 RBIs. That's an RBI machine. When you're driving in over 100, that's really special, and you are doing some big things.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, he's definitely a ground ball pitcher. He's trying to get guys to swing the bat, put the ball on the ground. So what you got to do as a hitter, make him get it up. So now you can drive the ball instead of hit one into the dirt.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your 2nd out of the inning.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
When you're on the road, you look for that one guy that's going to be able to get that W for you, and you consider it a win day. He's starting off nice right now. 2 strikeouts in the bottom of the first. You got to be thinking, this is our guy. This is a chance to get a W. He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. An inning in the books. No score. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. In there at the knees, strike 1. And that misses 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox, brought to you by Majestic. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Takes a knee-high fastball, and then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Hey, he's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Here's Addison Russell. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. He'll check in here at 256. 2 home runs and a dozen RBIs. 1-0 pitch on the way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 2-1 on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Betts. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Into the box, number 8. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Here comes the 1-0. runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
That's a nice at-bat. You know how hard it is to get yourself in a good hitter's count against a pitcher of this caliber? It's going to be the key moving forward if they continue to stay in good counts.
In there, 2-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. From the belt, the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
It's a big at-bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's 2 outs. You got to run in scoring position. But the good pitchers get stronger the deeper they go in the game.
Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Hanley Ramirez. His matchup numbers with Hendricks, 1 for 3.
Designated hitter, Hanley Ramirez.
Now here's the pitch. Hit back toward the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
Digging in, Mitch Moreland. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. And he gets ahead 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Two and 2 count. Here it comes on a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory, and he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
Batting 6th, second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
There's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
1-2. Here it comes. Curveball that time, not even close.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Towards second. And now from the air, a jump throw. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll move to the third with no score. Digging in the switch hitter, Jamal Weeks. Lifetime against Chris Sale. 1 for 6.
Jamal Weeks.
First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. Albert Almora is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Bradley moving in. He can't get to it. This one's down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Zobrist. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. But the runner's back easily. And another snap throw to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Oh and 1. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
One and 2. Here it comes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Here it comes, 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Here's the 2-0. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch, and he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. One left for the Cubs. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Here's Jackie Bradley now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. 0-2. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bryant into shallow left, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Catcher, Christian Vasquez.
At the plate, Christian Vasquez. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
The windup and the 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 9th, third baseman, Brock Holt.
Stepping up to the plate, Brock Holt. And he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate.
Ball 1.
Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fouled back. Set to deal on 2-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Up with it, Contreras. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Back here with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Just a bit low, ball 3.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Wilson Contreras will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Ball 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I'd continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
Squared that one up just a little late.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Grounded back up the middle. Bogarts has it. There's one. On to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
In now, Jason Hayward, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Called strike in a dangerous location there. 1-2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Cubs are down quietly. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Xander Bogaerts. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Ground ball right side. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
This guy's such a good hitter. I get the feeling even when he's down 0-2 in the count like he was here, he's still actually ahead of the count when he's facing anybody.
Standing in now, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll fight this one foul off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Nothing doing for Boston. Through 4. Still tied. Nothing. Digging in to try it again. Addison Russell. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Russell.
Here's a high pop-up. Holt is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Hey, every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Striding in once again, number 8 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And the pitch. Hot shot down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Into the box now, Jamal Weeks. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to pull it in is Bradley. He does, and that'll end the inning. Cubs are down in order. Halfway home, still no score. Stepping in, Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Designated hitter, Hanley Ramirez.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. And a changeup right down the middle. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Softly hit to short. Russell is right there. A quick out, number 1.
The first baseman, number 18, Mitch Moreland.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
He'll try it again, 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. And that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. One 0 home to Pedroia. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw in time as he's called out on a very close play at second.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch inside the throw, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Ready with the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with a third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Bradley waits on the 1-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Drilled on the ground to short. Russell with a great stop. Hats off to that one. Red Sox leave one. Sixth inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Striding in once again, Albert Almora. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Albert Almora.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Sale ready with the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Another full count pitch home. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's set, and the pitch. Now that's popped up. The catch is made on the mound, and that's the first out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Chris Bryant now, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Now a snap move over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
The 0-1. In there, a base hit. The relay, and he's safe.
Well, that's a big base hit for him. I tell you what, it's no fun to be 0 for 2, but let alone 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. So this is a confidence builder right here.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. On a line to shortstop.
Now batting, catcher Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher Wilson Contreras. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First pitch of the at-bat. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike, and he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that is into the visitors' bullpen, a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
I'm cold in this booth, so I know those players have to be cold out there. But it doesn't matter to him. He still has enough power to knock it out of the park. To the opposite field, no less. Now that is some man strength.
Jason Hayward is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. 3 runs already home here. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. Digging in for his second at-bat, Christian Vasquez. He'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
This is not the guy you want to walk right here. Look, the 8-hitter, this could set up a big inning if he gets on.
3-0 count. Here it comes. And that one right down Main Street.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Rizzo is there for it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's Brock Holt now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. This is in the air out to left field. Waiting on it, the left fielder. And that's the second out of the inning.
The shortstop, number 2.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And the pitch. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Andrew Benintendi is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And the changeup is way low that time. 2 out with the man at first. And this is fouled at the plate. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. Here's Addison Russell. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Number 67 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 67.
In there, strike 1.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box, number 8. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a line drive. But this will be foul. Another 1-2 delivery. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Jamal Weeks. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Bases are empty here with two men out. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. 1-2. Here it comes. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike three, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
This pitch is popped up. Number 67 is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. They'll get up and stretch here at Fenway. The Cubs are on top 3-0. Here's Mookie Betts. For 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First pitch on its way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. 2-2. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Trying to strike him out for the third time. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Swing at a high pop drifting into foul territory. Under it is Rizzo. 1 away.
Up next for the Red Sox. Designated hitter.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And he takes a called strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he hung a curveball that time, and it stayed up around the letters. Ball 2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Now the pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Stepping in now, Mitch Moreland. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. Here it comes, 1-0. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Runner at first here, one man out. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Bryant is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
The second baseman, number 15.
Digging in to try it again, Dustin Pedroia. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit weakly back to the mound. Fielded cleanly. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Red Sox ready for another shot now. Albert Almora. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Fastball in there for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Up with the ball is Pedroia. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. It's been a low-scoring affair. 3-0 our score as we show you the numbers for our two starters to this point in the contest. Ben Zobrist comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Grounded to the right. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Well, that ball almost undressed him, diving to try to make an effort to catch it. But, man, that ball's hit good.
Chris Bryant.
In now, Chris Bryant. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 1-0 delivery. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Runner at second here with one man out. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight up alignment. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And it misses. 3-1 now. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
That's an 89-mile-an-hour fastball that he's looking at. But why did he look? Because it was great location. Hit a good spot. You can do that 89 if you're hitting your spots.
The next 3-2. And another foul ball. Once again, a 3-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another payoff pitch. Grounded to first. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning by inning recap through the first 7 and change. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Tyler Thornburg enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Here comes the 0-1. And this will be fouled away. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Cubs strand one. They lead it 3-0. Koji Uehara is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Koji Uehara.
Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole. 0-2. And the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Standing in, Christian Vasquez. He's 0-for-2 thus far in this one. Popped high in the air. Bryant is there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Brock Holt now, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Welcome.